Hello, my wonderful wolf pack, and welcome to another episode of Dawnbringer SMP lore. Now, this place should be very familiar by now. You'll find out why in the video. And yes, this is another YouTube exclusive text RP. So, I hope you all enjoy. The sun is high in the sky as Golden flies over the mountains to Star's home. It's been a while since she returned from her last adventure, but he needs her help with something. Even after all this, he personally doesn't know enough about the Ice Queen, or how she caused Star's condition and how to reverse it. Last time he went there went badly, but this time he only wants to talk and hopes Star can serve as some ambassador. Golden arrives at Star's house. He realizes it's daytime, so Star can't speak conventionally. But that's fine. She's spoken to Golden this way for years. It took him a few days to figure it out again, but now he should be able to understand whatever she says. Hey, Star, are you here? I get it's daytime, but I need your help with something regarding the Snow Queen. Star's asleep, but a knock at her door wakes her. She hears Golden's voice and her tail instantly starts wagging. But once she hears about the Snow Queen, it slows a bit. After what happened last time, she isn't quite on the best of terms with the Queen, and she honestly fears her to some degree. Come on, Star. If anyone could show that regal jerk that people care for you, for who you are, it's Golden. She'll have to reverse this after she sees how much he cares, she thinks. She heads over to the door and opens it with a big smile on her face. Hi, Golden. I heard what you said, and I'm willing to help in any way I can. What's up? Truth is, I need you to come with me. I'm heading out to the palace to speak with her. Not to fight or anything, just speak. Maybe seeing me with you will convince her to remove whatever the hell this is. Plus, even now you're on better terms with her than I am. And by the time we get there, it should be night, so other people will be able to hear you. Star nods, though she looks a bit wary to return to the palace. Alright, let's hope she does. Let's go. Star signals for Cassiopeia to stay and she shuts the door behind her as they head out. Oh, and before we go, one more thing. Golden pulls out the piece of paper Star gave him so long ago. I found this in my chest. Thought I'd return it. Star smiles at the labeled paper and puts it in her pocket. Thank you. I thought you would have wanted it should the worst have happened. It seems to be a thing between us, gifting this paper to each other. Star laughs at the idea of just a simple piece of paper being handed off constantly. Hey, you started it. Also, you left your will in my house, and I'm keeping that. Star nodded. That's fair. Good to have just in case. Alright, let's go. Oh, and one thing. If things go south, you run. Leave me there. I'm sure it'll be fine, but best to be prepared. Star looks upset at the idea, but nods. As they arrive at the palace, Star looks incredibly worried. The moon is high and her voice is restored. They walk up to the palace entrance and Star begins the conversation. Hello? I'm back. Didn't expect to be back so soon, but I'm not alone this time. Golden is with me. And he wants to talk. That's all. This time, Golden tried his hardest to show no signs of unease or aggression. He kept his sword at his side out of easy reach and didn't even bother to fire up his powers. I understand our last meeting didn't go very well, but rest assured, this time I have no ill intentions. Star and I are just here to talk. Though I would prefer to do it before the sun rises so you can understand my sister here.
Wind whistles through empty halls. The queen's voice is darkly amused. Speak.
Golden stepped forward. Why have you cursed Star? She wanted nothing but to make peace with you. To be your friend. It was her decision to stay with her friends in the server, and for making that simple decision, you robbed her of her ability to speak to them. Why?
Oh, but you love her anyway, don't you? What's the rush? Or are you disgusted with her wolf side?
Star decides to pipe up. I can easily answer that one. He isn't. He found me as a wolf 4 years ago and took care of me. He didn't even know I was a werewolf until I remembered and told him. I know you know that. You were the one to show me. He thought he lost me when we got here. He's the only one who can actually understand my barks and whines. So if you think for a second he's disgusted with my wolf side, you would be way off the mark. Star stood valiantly by her brother's side, smiling at him.
So then, what's the issue?
Star sighs, deciding a calm tone and honesty is best in this situation. When I'm forced to bark, it becomes difficult to speak to my friends. Like I said, Golden is the only person who can understand me then. No one else can. So it doesn't make it easy to commune with anyone else. I'm sorry for my tone last time I was here. I should have been calmer and not been so snippy with you. Can you please reverse this so I can speak to my other friends easier? The issue for me is that it seems you had no reason to put this curse upon her. She has not antagonized you in the slightest. She has not tried to kill you or harm you. Why, out of all the people on the server you might hate, do you choose to curse her?
Golden, this isn't a curse. This is a lesson. Do you want to see an actual curse? The halls echo with resounding laughter. I don't hate Star. But how else will she learn? Because she hasn't. And you haven't. I've been patient, Golden. You wouldn't know, would you? You haven't come back since I let you run. Starlight, you're going to learn how to be more deliberate about what you say. Besides, I already put in the conditions to break the curse. I don't know what you need from me. Another favor? To be further in my debt?
She told me the conditions to break the curse. She has to prove that people will still care for her even if she can't speak. Does my presence here not prove that very fact? Star shakes her head, knowing what that would mean. No. I don't. I just want you to remove this. If you can't, it's fine. I'll find a way to remove it. I'm right there with Golden. Doesn't him being here prove that people care for me? Is he not enough?
Oh, Starlight. I don't understand why this is such a big issue. You can still communicate. Either you can't communicate, and no one cares for you enough to figure out how to speak with you, or people love you, will help you, and you figure out ways to talk to them. In which case, you don't need me. Which one is it, Star? Are things that bad? Are you alone and desperate? Or do you have people who love you and you're just greedy?
Star shakes her head. I'm not greedy. I know I have friends who are willing to make a system to understand me. I see now that Golden isn't enough for you to remove this. That's fine. I can make do with this and speak to my friends at night. I can work with this. Star turns to Golden. Anything else you need? Unless there's something else she needs to tell us. Yes, we can take our leave. Star nods. Well, I do have one last thing to say. Is there any way to reverse the attunement that you know of to make it so I can remove the crown? I know we went over this last time, but I already have my own catalyst. I don't need this crown to act as one. I'm safe with my family, I know that. So please, is there some way to fix the crown? I won't hand it back to you if that will make you happy, but I at least want to be able to take it off at will. Star mumbles to herself. It'll make sleeping a lot more comfortable.
I will give you 2 pieces of information for a favor.
Star sighs, desperate for the crown to change back, but worried what this favor will entail. All right, what's your favor? I don't think so, Star, Golden said. He was not doing any favors for her. Thanks for the offer, but we can figure this out ourselves. Star is confused and looks at Golden. Why? She knows more about this crown than us. She could remove it. Why shouldn't we hear her out? If you want to hear her out, you can do so. But I am not agreeing to any favors without knowing what I'll get in return. Especially from the Snow Queen. Star nods, sad that Golden won't stand by her side with this, but determined to figure out how to remove it. Alright then. I guess it'll just be me figuring this out. That's fine. I got myself into this mess, so it's up to me to get myself out. What do you want?
Winds howl in the distance, and Golden, he cannot hear over it. But Star, it feels like someone holding you close, whispering in your ear. You know what I want, Star. Bring me the heart, if they get it out of her. For that, I will tell you two things. In regards to the barking, you must answer to the call of your true self. And for the crown, it is a catalyst. If you can run your magic through it, if you can oust me from it, then it is yours, and you can do with it what you wish, including remove it.
Star jumps, knowing what this could mean, and afraid to accept. But after a bit of thinking, she nods. Fine. Thank you for the information. Golden and I will be on our way. After that, they begin to make their way home. As they got back to Spawn Beta, Star finally pipes up, though it is daytime now. Hey, Golden, I want to talk to you, but I think I need to write it out for you. I don't feel safe saying anything aloud. Star points to her crown, indicating why she doesn't feel safe. Let's head to the library. There are plenty of books and quills there. Once they head to the library, Star grabs a book out of the bottom chest and begins writing in it. Golden, the Snow Queen wants the heart. She wants me to give it to her. I didn't outright say I would. All I said was fine. But I have more information on the curse and the crown. She said that for the curse, I would have to answer to the call of my true self, and for the crown, she said that if I can run my magic through it, I can oust her from it, which will allow me to remove the crown, and according to what she said, it will also just make it a fauna catalyst. No more ice magic at all. Golden couldn't help but slap himself in the face. Of course it's so simple. Run enough magic through it to cleanse it of her power. He stopped, looking at Star. I knew she'd ask for her heart as well. Star nods. So what should we do? I doubt I have enough magical ability to cleanse the crown right now, so I guess for that I should practice. But what else should we do? Like, how do I answer to the call of my true self? Star looks very confused at that bit of information. Awaken your true self. The best I can think of is you having to turn back into a wolf. Star looks upset at that option. But I think that's what she wants me to do. Back when I first met her, she said she wanted me to be the beautiful beast she knew I could be. I think she wants me to be a wolf so she can control me. She really emphasized that back then, so I don't know if that's the best option. I know, but think about it. What better way to master your fauna magic than to learn how to harness the side of yourself more in tune with nature? I get your worries, but how will she control you from so far away, especially if you're actively burning the magic out of the crown? Star tilts her head, considering what Golden said. Maybe, but she was controlling Jet when I tried to speak with her, and she even said that she would do it again if I ever tried to speak with her again. So she can control me from ages away. Star looks very worried about changing back into a wolf, since she knows what happened to Jet last time she tried to talk to her. Then we'll have to figure out another way to get it off. But listen to me. I know you want to be free from her. If we get the heart out of Jet, do not bring it to her. There's an uncomfortable feeling in Star's throat. Not bringing the heart to the Queen is not an option. Star clears her throat. I know, but I think I messed up. Right as you said that, an uncomfortable feeling came in my throat. I think saying fine was the wrong call. I think I have to. I made a huge mistake. I need to talk to someone who knows Faye better than me. Do you know anyone I could talk to, Golden? I do. Recently, I stumbled across a Fae in the land in front of my house. They seem to have appropriate knowledge of Fae custom. Marth, the Dark Mage. Star perks up upon hearing the name. Oh, I remember them. They were the one living in the mountainside, right? Well, probably not now. I do recall them wanting to move out. Do you know where I can talk to them? No, I don't, unfortunately. Star looks contemplative for a moment. Alright, I'll lurk around the community house for a while to see if I can't catch them. Thanks, Golden, for at least trying to convince the Queen to reverse the curse. But now, unfortunately, I think I have to give the heart to her. Star turns around to head home to get some sleep after being awake for so long. Golden left for his home, and on the flight back he realized something. She's my sister. The only thing I care for. But I can't let her do that. I have to keep her from getting the heart. By any means necessary. And that's everything. I hope you all enjoyed this very, very important episode of Dawnbringer SMP lore. This sets up a lot of stuff that most likely by now has definitely started, if not already completed, because I know that with this whole Sunday schedule, it's going to be coming out at least mid-March 2023. So, yeah, it's going to be a minute until this premieres, but even still, I hope you all can still enjoy the story as it goes on, even with the little context you may have at the time of it premiering. But when it does, you'll be able to watch everything in order on here, so I hope you all enjoy. And if you want to support me, feel free to follow my Twitch, check out my Patreon, join the community Discord, and feel free to donate to my GoFundMe. They're all links in the description. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!